Hello, my dear friend. It is lovely to see you off the mat. I'm sure you are today. We have a nice little practice for our desk-bound bodies to really help us reverse some of that slouching posture, but most especially help us to reverse that icky, stressed out feeling that we tend to kind of build up and carry around with us all throughout the day. So this is a perfect, quick little practice for your lunch break if you have a few minutes of time, or after you're finished with the day, you have a few minutes before you need to jet off, get into your car, and get home. This will really help you to kind of leave the day behind, let the stressors go, and help you to not carry all of this with you all the time. So we really start to just open up the bodies. Like I said, try to come into the feeling body and leave your workload behind as much as possible. This will actually help you increase your productivity later in the day if you are taking this at lunchtime, because a calm, steady, strong mind can handle more and does not get as overwhelmed if we are attacking our workspace from a place of calm and feeling good. So this is a perfect little addition to your day. And whenever you are ready, we can get started. We stay seated in our chair the entire time. So find your way there, kind of scoot a little bit to the edge of the seat, and we will begin with some breath awareness. Beginning today, feeling the breath in the body, letting it nurture you, pull you back into this moment, let the day float away. I encourage you to close the eyes and allow yourself to relax a little bit with this next exhale. Plant the feet firmly on the ground, sitting up nice and tall, fully erect, beginning to roll the shoulders back a little bit, opening up through the chest as you take a nice big deep breath in. On the exhale, melt away tension. Letting the feeling of the breath begin to calm your mind as you release whatever you need to let go of from the day. Enjoying the sound of your breath as you tune out distractions happening around the office, in your workspace. Letting this present moment fill you up. This little self-care minute in the middle of your day, you can always take them. Find 2 more big rounds of breath. Allowing it to nourish every cell. And on your next inhale, we can gently blink the eyes open, come back into your space. Take a moment to look around and notice where you're at. Notice what you're seeing. Big breath in, maybe notice what you're smelling. And then begin to work out some tension in the upper body with some big neck rolls. So taking the gaze up, down, tucking the chin in. We can begin to kind of nod the head yes and no. Taking these movements by themselves, taking the ear over to the shoulder, back through center, and to the other one, making these controlled movements. Or we can find Some nice big circles. Whatever feels the best to you, perhaps a little mix, a little combination of both. Feeling this stretch as it begins to radiate all the way down through the spine, wrapping around the scapula, the fronts of the shoulders. Just noticing where you feel it opening up, where you feel that slight tug on your muscles, where they've become very entrapped and tight. Breathing in that goodness. I know this feels great. Taking as many of these as you need, finding any additional neck stretches that call to you. Before coming back to a neutral spine to work through the shoulder joint. Taking the fingertips to the shoulders. Inhale, reach the elbows up in front of the face. And exhale, take them around to the sides of the body as you reach them back down, opening up through the front of the body. Inhale, lift them up. And as you exhale, begin to bring them around town, drawing big circles with the elbows. Staying here, or if your space and your desire allows, we can kind of extend the arms, make these a little bit bigger circles, maybe starting to involve the torso, kind of making this a little dynamic movement. We really don't care what we look like right now. It's just about what we feel like. Making these big circles. Finding a few more. And then reaching up as your next inhale, arms come above the head. Exhale, cactus the arms down, drawing the shoulder blades together, pressing the palms forward. And then on your inhale, reaching the arms back up, extend. So kind of working through this motion. Exhale to bend the elbows. Inhale to extend. Again, making this as controlled as you would like. Or finding more fluidity, maybe enhancing your creativity for the rest of the day as you find more inspiration in these movements as we open up, taking what you need. Enjoying the feeling of moving around, finding a few more breaths here. And when you're ready, you can let the fingertips gently fall towards the hips. Reposition yourself here. We are coming into a little twist, so make sure you have a little bit of space before you, between your desk. So sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. They should be nice and warmed up now. Taking this right hand to the left side, the left outer edge of the knee. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, kind of find a little rest here with the arm or the thigh or the chair. And then on your exhale, use your opposition to press against your body, against the chair, whatever structure you are using, to help yourself twist and peek over your left shoulder. Just feeling this ringing out sensation radiating up and down the spine. Beautiful. Take as many deep cleansing breaths here as you need to. Relaxing a little bit more with every exhale, letting go of the day. Letting go of your roles and responsibilities for the moment. And then keeping this right arm traveling kind of down the opposite leg. Inhale to reach the left arm up, finding a nice big twist. Now we can stay in this twist for the side body stretch, or we can kind of come through center. So really reaching around, kind of twisting over your thighs, pressing still away from this knee with the hand. So we're really just opening up, pressing against ourselves to create space. Beautiful, making any sort of movements that feel healing to you. And we can carefully let this right hand go and find just a nice big side stretch. For this last breath, and carefully lift up, release, reset in any way you need, and come to the other side. Left hand travels to the outside of the right knee as we grab a hold of wherever we can find, and exhale, twist. Maybe finding some nice cracks in the back. That's always a good little treat. Still sitting up nice and tall. Giving your body some love here. It's feeling the love for sure. Beautiful. And when you are ready, release the right hand, finding your big twist of a side stretch, coming to face over your thighs, making any adjustments or modifications we may need. Maybe we bend down a little bit further. Who knows? Play around. See what feels good here. And it may not be the same as the other side, especially, we use the mouse with one hand, maybe we type more with the other, maybe we're writing with one arm. Finding your last big breath of a side stretch. Beautiful. Returning to neutral spine. Sitting on the edge of the chair, coming into a little forward fold. Make sure you have a little bit of space before you. Palms come together over the head. And exhale, take them over in front of the chest as you round through the back. Folding over your thighs. We can stay here, maybe interlace the hands to press them forward. Really creating space in the upper back, the upper spine. Or we can take our forward fold all the way down, just using the pressure of the palms to really press away, finding more length and more room. And carefully release the hands and gently roll back up to a seat. Crossing the right ankle over the left knee, sit up nice and tall. This might already be a little tight for you here. We have a chance to roll out the ankle, especially if we were able to take our shoes off or our socks off. This will feel magnificent if we are wearing high heels. Maybe give your foot a little massage. And when you're ready, if it allows, gently begin to fold forward, pressing on this right knee to open up through the glute, really grounding down through this left foot, keeping both of your sit bones on the chair, not allowing yourself to lift up. Nice long limbs. Finding one last deep breath here. And then we can plant the foot down and come into the other side, or we can take an optional little extension here if you have room If your attire allows, just waking up through the back bottom of this right leg, pulling it into the chest, maybe bending the knee joint a little bit, just trying to open up, circulate the blood around. And then when you're ready, come into the other side. Taking a few breaths here with just the ankle crossed over to reach up. Roll the shoulders down. Find your position. Maybe give your foot a little massage. Notice what you feel here first. And see if you want to deepen. It's not even necessary to deepen. If it's accessible to you, we can begin to fold over, releasing negative emotions, unwanted energy with every breath in this nice hip opener. Any nasty things your coworkers have said to you today, maybe people yelled at you over the phone, let it go. Find your time, your solace here. Breathe into tranquility that you can take with you for the remainder of this day. And coming into our optional leg extension. Beautiful. Otherwise, meeting in a nice seat. Planting that left foot down. And if we want to find a little opening on the front of the leg, we can always kind of reach for one ankle, sending the knee down, and just try to reverse this compression that we always get in the psoas muscle or the front of the thigh. So just reaching the heel up towards the hips, and then carefully switching sides. And at this point in your practice, we want to see if there's anything else your body might be yearning for, any other areas of tension that we may still be holding tight and a little stressed out. So locate those if you have any now. Take a moment to work through those. Any last stretches before we end this practice with awareness of our breath, helping you to come into the present, end to this practice, reap all of the benefits, and hopefully take with you a calm, peaceful state of mind for the second half of your day. So finding a nice seat, allowing your eyes to close once more, and just being with the breath. Knowing that this place, this inner feeling, this inner knowing is somewhere you can always return to in times of stress, overwhelm, breathing nice and evenly in through the nose and out through the nose, effectively regulating your nervous system, signaling to your brain that you are okay. There is no need to worry as much as we may have felt before. We can continue working from a calm place, a state of ease. And whenever we begin to get a little worked up, we can always pause and take one big breath, returning yourself to the here and the now. No matter where you are, no matter where you go or what you may think you feel. You are simply here in the present. Find a few last moments of connection, of awareness of yourself before moving on with the rest of your day, taking the sense of tranquility with you. And I thank you so much for choosing to take this time of self-care, take this time for your mind and your body. And I would love to know how this practice felt for you. Remember, you can do all things. And I hope you have a very pleasant and positive rest of your day, my friend. You got this.